I'll be fine. I did the wrong setting, though. I fucked up the setting. Yo! What the hell happened to my... How did my wallpaper? Yeah, I'm on my new PC. It took a minute to set up. Did I read Exter's DM? I did. Which is why... What a fucking psychopath. He's a goddamn loony. Yo! What's up, boys? How's it going? Welcome back. Sorry about the late start. I had school, then I had to do some laundry, some house chores. Then I had to set up my new computer, which was made so kindly by Chris. So I only have 3 scenes right now. My camera, my react to chat and whatever I'm looking at, and then outro. So that's all I got right now. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Pokemon? No, because I literally don't have it set up. I would love to do that, but I don't have it set up. I need to get it set up. Haircut? I did get a haircut, but I got it in Vegas. It cost $80, which is the most money I've ever spent on a haircut ever. Tim, just gonna ignore that clip. Just pretend I didn't see it. Did I lose weight? No. No, I didn't do that. Absolutely not. Kemily, I see you. I'm DMing Rambo. I'm banning you in his chat. Easy Rambo stand banned. In his chat, not mine. Rambo's got my back. Day one. No Ludlock again? I want to do the Ludlock. It's literally not set up, and I don't know how to set it up. But I will get it done soon. I just figured I'd go live for a fun little short stream because I got a couple things to react to. You look skinnier. Are you fucking with me? Are you guys fucking? Let's find out. Okay, it says I'm 150 pounds. I don't think you can do it on carpet. I just found that out. I didn't know that. I don't know why you guys made me weigh myself. That's fucked up. Gained weight. Jesus fucking, why'd you make me look? I was having such a fantastic day. I was so productive. I was getting so much done. And then I weighed myself on a scale because you guys called me skinny. And I'm not! I'm not close! Anyway, what's up, chat? How's it going, everybody? Oh my god, I haven't posted a go live notification in 4 days. If you want to win channel points for doing predictions in Lud's chat, Extra, if you ever use my announcements channel in Discord again, it's on site. You're out of pocket, Extra. 1 week in, you're using the announcements channel in Discord? What are you thinking? What goes through your head, Extra? So if you guys don't know, I got a new mod, Extra, right? He's the guy who made the video on the Reddit recap. He sends me a DM today. This... look, he's 14. I can't dog him too much. But my God, your idea was, hey, Polite made a tweet that you're running out of content, so I think it'd be a good idea if you let me upload a 15-minute Minecraft Let's Play on your channel. And you don't have to pay your editors because I'll edit it myself. Not only that, but it's funny. Nice marketing idea. And then sent me this thumbnail. If within a week you are trying to use your ability as a mod to be on my YouTube channel, Exter, that's a problem. That's a problem, Exter. That's a problem. Good idea, Exter. First, you have to make a 5-minute video on my Reddit that's just you doing stand-up that gets upvoted to the top. Then we can talk. You know, but we need a resume here. You can't just come out the woodwork because you're a mod and you dropped a 60-second video. You know, you gotta baby steps. Baby steps. It would dethrone Salty Ice Climber videos. That would actually hurt my feelings more. That's actually my worst case scenario. All right. I'm back from Vegas, baby. Let's go. Oh, my God. You know what I'm excited to do, chat? Stream. Why am I so blue? I need this. Oh, that's good. Make a deal with me. No shot, Zhao, but I appreciate you being sub for over a year. Oh, shit, it's a hype train? Let's go. Thank you very much for everyone who's subbing right now. An insane hype train, 1,000% off rip. I don't even think I've thanked a single sub, but I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I haven't streamed a lot. Honestly, in the past 30 days, I've streamed, I think, an embarrassingly small amount, where the average adult work week is 160 hours. In the past 30 days, I've streamed 109. So, you know, it could be a little higher. It could be a little higher. We've had a couple of trips. We've streamed about 1/6 or 7th of the subathon hours. So, you know, I'm working on a Clint clock right now, yeah. But I'm excited to be back in the seat to just do videos. Eurillium, thank you the Prime. Jake, thank you very much. PT Fez, thank you the year. Ibstown, the last sane. Short Ferret, too tall. I'm not leaving my home. I've left too much. I like leaving. I like being social. But I went to Austin, then I came back, then I went to Vegas. No more. None of this. Just stay here. Go live, end, watch anime, work out. That's it. Easy. 160 hours a week. No, a month. 40 hours a week. You guys know what I meant. Mini Packs, thank you the Prime. Barry, thank you the 13 months. Foray, Bennett, thank you the 20 months. OG in this bitch. Tangito, thank you for the 300 bits. Aiden M. Taylor. Wee, Kronk, Snapple, Juggio, Maker, Dill Pickle. Appreciate the subs, chat. Hey, if you guys haven't already, do me a favor. Because it's been literally 4 days. And none of these other chuckle fucks on twitch.television know how to shill quite as well. So if you have one, real quick, click the subscribe button, scroll down, see if it says subscribe free in purple. Straight up 2 clicks. You can find out. I'd appreciate it. Honestly, I really would. I've plummeted 7,000 subs in about a week. Mostly because I haven't streamed for 5 of the days. But, you know, you got it, you got it. I'm just seeing if you have a Prime. I'm not looking for that 5 gifted from Illuminati, which I do appreciate. Very kind. Anyway, how are you guys, chat? How's it going? How's your day today? Your weekend? Good. Connor eats pants in chat. I lost a game. Connor, look. Northern Lion in our lobby made no sense. Like visually, the moment I entered the group, if you guys don't know, Schooled happened today. I feel like you all probably know. But I was on Ms. Kiff's Schooled show, where it's basically It's literally a one-to-one copy of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, but online. And Northern Lion was playing. Obviously he's gonna destroy us. Northern Lion in that group, that's a high schooler among kindergartners. That's an actual Billy Madison story. But we just stay in the first grade and Billy Madison goes on to, I don't know, have sex with an attractive woman and then graduate high school, I think. I don't really remember the movie much. Thank you to 5 gifted Toxic Snowline. Appreciate it. You got to invite Northern Lion for Mario Kart. Oh, did I say I would do that? We're arch rivals. I don't know if I want to. We're rivals. Although I did think of that idea, and I think we're going to do it. Clint said he's down. I know Connor Mizzy would be down. I think XQC would be down. Mango would be down. Northern Lions down. Connor, obviously. Me. Jerma. Yeah, I already asked Jerma. He said he would do it. Speaking of Jerma, what a fucking amazing guy. Oh my God. I'm such a Jerma simp. Psych who? Who no? Come on, move over. It's German. I'm kidding. Kidding. Got room in my heart for 2. But I say this because he's like actually a similar level of thoughtful. Wherein I would play like Among Us with Saikuno back in the day when he didn't move on to GTRP and forget about me. He would DM me after being like, hey man, had a great time hanging out with you. Oh, it was a blast playing games. Just glad you could make it out today. And I'd be like, that's so sweet. Jerma did the same thing after school. So sweet. What a sweet thing to do. What a sweet, unnecessary, but quite appreciated thing to do. So he messaged me after the game show. And in the conversation we had, came to the understanding that this Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, in a war in the ocean, Ludwig versus nautical captain Jerma, head-to-head battleship. That's right. Then Sunday, if I can get it pulled together, if I can swing everybody in from the respective corners of Twitch.tv, 12-man Mario Kart 8 tournament. And at some point this week, we've got to do a bros versus bros. We also got to beat the Ludlock. We also got to react to a couple of things. I also got to get shocked by a dog collar again because people thought it was funny, even though I got demonetized on YouTube for it. And that's what we got going on this week. It'd have to be late Sunday. I'm flying back. Just fly back earlier, Connor. What the heck? Mango Ludwig Friday this Friday? I actually would love to do one. The only reason I made that face is because, you know what I don't want? Is more alcohol in my body right now. Not that I drank excessively in Vegas. It's just nonstop. It's just every day you drink. I got Clint to talk about you. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing that you got Clint to talk about me. Because every time his chat, a.k.a. some people from my chat, pester him to talk about Ludwig, he always just roasts me. Oh, Ludwig's the most sub now? What the fuck happened to Twitch? They'll just do that. And then he'll go back to playing Mario Kart and hitting himself with a green shell. It's fucking terrible. Before I left, we used to call him Poopwig. Thanks, Clint. Appreciate that. Really wise. Great wisdom you've bestowed. Hello.
Hello, it's me and the kitty.
What are you in the kitty up to?
Dancing.
Oh, you're dancing? All right. Fair enough. You see that room? Chat, God damn it. Everybody talking about how bad of a boyfriend I am. Skipped her birthday, skipped the anniversary.
Tell them how you left me this morning.
No. No, I won't do that. I'll tell them how you left me. Cutie left me, chat. Well, actually not proverbially, very literally. There's a mic right here if you want to use it. Standing mic.
Chat. Oh my God, it's on a stand.
Yeah, there's a mic stand.
Chat, I was too afraid to get on the airplane.
We were supposed to get on a flight at 7:30 a.m. or leave at 7:30 a.m. to get to the flight, at least.
I was too afraid.
And we woke up to do that, and she says, I'm not going on the plane.
It was going to crash.
No, it was. I was on the... That's what I don't get, is you think the plane's going to crash, but you let me go on it, which is concerning to me.
I didn't get on the plane.
Well, it didn't crash, thankfully.
And then I had to drive all alone.
It was funny. I gave Aiden your ticket.
Oh, you did? So he could sit in the better seat?
Yeah, because he could sit in the better seat. And so what they did is they said after that, because Aiden checked in but never showed up, because technically he was you.
Oh,
they
that's
were like,
so confusing.
They were like,
they're like, Aiden?
is an Aiden on this flight? We're looking for an Aiden.
Aiden's
and
like,
you know what Aiden did? He raised his hand.
Oh my God, he's so stupid.
And then he went, I'm friends with Aiden, and he couldn't make it to the flight. He decided to leave. I was like, good one, bro.
They're like, what's your name, sir? He's like, Blair.
Clutched it, King. Clutched it.
Yes, I have a fear of flying. I just simply couldn't get on the plane. I don't know what was going on. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry to disappoint. I couldn't get on the plane today. I couldn't do it. I came down here to ask. I kind of want McDonald's.
You can get
weird?
it. What do you mean? Is it weird? It's like the most popular fast food restaurant in the world.
I never want McDonald's.
It's not weird to want McDonald's. I think that's part of their whole thing is creating food that you like desire. It's not weird.
Connor, you want to come over? I saw Connor in chat.
Okay, first of all, it wasn't an American flight, Connor. Second of all, I needed to get back here for school. So for everyone saying I left her, she left me.
No, I really couldn't get on. I'm not mad at him. I'm not.
You can't be mad at me. I've done so much.
I like pretending to get mad at him, though.
I think
I think it's funny for stream.
I don't think it's funny because they actually think I'm a bad boyfriend, and all I do is
sometimes you are a bad
slave.
boyfriend.
Yes, I do the cooking.
No.
Yes, I do the cleaning.
No.
My God. Oh, you want to talk about no? Let's talk about the fucking... You know how much laundry I did?
Ludwig paid someone to do our laundry.
Well, let's not get into the weeds of it. Chat, I did 175 pounds of laundry.
That is not true.
That is true. It's literally on the bill. It was 175 pounds that I washed, dried, and folded, and put away.
Also, no, I do want to say for the record, 2 of the bags were already clean laundry that Ludwig got re-washed because he did not pay attention to me.
Okay. But you're the psychopath who cleaned the laundry and then put it in the dirty clothes bin,
Ludwig,
not folded.
We only have 2 bins. No, we had 2 bins. I did all the laundry. I put them back in the bins in order to fold them.
The dirty clothes bin.
No, it's not the dirty clothes bin. It's the only bin we have.
That's the dirty clothes bin.
When you wash clothes, you have to put it back in the bin. You transported it to the washer.
How long was it in that bin?
I did so long.
Like 10 days.
Before we went to Texas because I didn't have time to fold it all.
I know, I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't have time to fold all of your clothes.
Well, apology accepted. I did it now. 175 pounds. Goddamn.
Do you want food?
Slaving. Working 9 to 5. Do I want food? No.
Why?
No. Because I ate.
What'd you eat?
I had poke.
You ate without me?
Yeah, you were driving from Las Vegas in a rental car. I was hungry. Did you expect me to? I was here. No, don't. What the fuck? I came here. I was literally here 12 hours before you. I had to eat.
You're not hungry at all?
I'm zilch hungry. On God. I ate at like 5. It's only been a few hours.
Sad.
I'll eat later.
No, I want McDonald's now.
Then get it now and eat it.
I don't think I will.
Dude, my God. Okay. Look, I don't got a lot of pet peeves, but fellas. You ever have your girl come up to you going, I'm hungry? She like, you hungry? And I'm like, no. And she's like, all right, I won't eat. What do you mean? This happened like a month ago with Starbucks. Where you wanted Starbucks so bad and you're like, you want anything? I'm like, nah, I already had coffee. And you're like, okay. And then you ask me an hour
Everyone saying
later.
amen right now is so single that it's sad. You guys are like, amen, and
Well,
you've never
no,
gotten
it's
pussy
just-
in your
It's
life.
basically emote farming. Every time I say fellas, they say amen.
I know, but they can't say amen to nothing.
I can say fellas. You ever
You
start
don't
a
actually
Total?
agree with it, chat.
No,
you
they
have
don't
no
agree at all.
clue.
If-
One of
look,
your fucking mods just said, not true. I have a girlfriend, cutie. She goes to another school.
That's
No,
true.
that's not
No,
true.
she
She
goes to a
doesn't
different
go to a
school.
different
She
school.
goes to a different
I've
school.
never seen a picture
She's
of her.
Ivy League.
Last time I looked at a
Off
picture
the
of her,
radar.
it looked like it was from Google.
Oh, so you think women need to post their presence online to get a validation?
Yeah, unless you're banned on fucking Instagram.
Look, I'm just saying fellas is an easy farm.
My
If
legs are
Hacks started his
itchy.
video with fellas, he would have the world on his side.
I will say I do that sometimes because listen, guys, you have self-confidence issues and sometimes you feel like you can't treat yourself, but if somebody else wants to be treated, then you can justify treating yourself. So if you want Starbucks, but you don't think you deserve treating yourself, you have to be like, Ludwig, do you want some Starbucks? And then if he agrees, you can get Starbucks for yourself too. But if he doesn't want Starbucks, then you don't deserve Starbucks.
Yeah, but do you realize that like sometimes I'm really not hungry and really don't want to get coffee, and you know what I do?
What?
I say, yeah, give me this. The Starbucks one's the best story because the Starbucks one, you asked me, I said no. I don't want Starbucks. You're like, all right, I'm not going to get Starbucks. An hour later, you say, do you want Starbucks? And I'm like, no, I really don't. I don't want any coffee. And you go, all right, I'm not going to get Starbucks. Then you hear such a group chat and you're like, anyone want Starbucks? And I say in that group chat, I crack. I go, yeah, get me a coffee. And then you order Starbucks and you don't get me a fucking coffee.
That's because
That's crazy. That's crazy.
that's because I knew you were only getting the coffee because I wanted the coffee. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but you still got yourself the thing, so you could have skipped all the bullshit.
Well, at that point, I had realized and I had moved on. Does that make sense?
So if I tell you right now, I get me McDonald's,
I'll
you'll
order McDonald's.
all right, get me some McD's.
No, I'm going to just get myself some.
Saved. So that's what I have to do. I just have to tell you I want it, and then you won't get me it, and then you'll get yourself it.
Me and the cat are rolling on the floor. Look at us. We're so cool. Ow, he's biting.
No one can actually see the cat. There he is.
Ow, he wasn't.
Anyway, that's all to say I was a wonderful boyfriend who cleaned the entire room. It's a great environment right now.
Thank you for cleaning the room.
Put all the clothes away. You know how exhausting that was?
Yes, I do it every week, Ludwig.
There are 4 bags of laundry that I'm giving away.
Yeah,
I cleaned
a lot
that
of
out.
them are clothes I gave you.
I just got a lot of clothes.
I know, but I'm really sad.
I felt I haven't told you this.
What?
So I just have a lot of clothes, right? Like from TSM, esports teams, from my merch, and then clothes you get me, and then clothes I already had. And so I was trying to just like put things away that I don't like I don't want too much. Like my wardrobe's too big, I don't use it all. So one of the sweatshirts that I put in the bag was a copy, because I already have one. It was the blue Durs hoodie. Because
My merch. Oh my God.
But I kept the gray one because I really like the gray one, but I didn't want the blue one as well as the gray one. I kept the gray for Durs and Swivd. I just got rid of the light blue one. I got rid of a lot of my merch
I have
too.
so many motherfucking Mogul Moves hoodies, and you get rid of my one merch drop.
No.
I have every Mogul Moves hoodie that's ever been produced, and you
got
throw
rid
away
of all
my one hoodie.
I know. I still have that hoodie. Is what I'm literally 2 of that hoodie.
You know how many DMs I get every day that's just like, dump him?
How many?
None. They're all like, he's too hot for you. And I'm like, oh,
It's
I'll go
terrible.
back to working out. That's what they all say, actually.
Spun
No,
quickly.
I'm more worried about the Disney sweaters that I like slave over to find you, the vintage ones. Did you get rid of any of those?
God, no.
You promise?
I promise.
Not even on mistake?
Literally 0% chance.
If one is gone, I will actually cry.
Don't cry
You promise?
for me.
Because we have 2 of the goofy ones. One's mine and one's yours. Did you get rid of one? Those were both like $200.
No.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. However, I didn't realize there were 2, so I saw one on your side, and I said yoink and put that on my side because I
What?
didn't know where mine was.
Oh, so you lost yours?
No, it's right there in that box. It's on the bottom box.
I think he's lying, chat.
Don't check, but I'm pretty sure it's there. But I definitely didn't. I threw away like every Mogul Moves hoodie I have because I I have the old design with the script and then the new design
sitting down
with
chat.
the flowers behind the script. Like having both is crazy.
This mic is nice.
And then I have a bunch of blanks that I use, right? So when
I'm actually not mad as long as you didn't get rid of any of the sweaters I've like literally searched hours for.
I'm using the word throw it away for give it away. It's just
sorry, he's donating it. He's donating
common
it.
nomenclature. I didn't throw 4 bags out front to get fucking picked up by the trash man. I just put them in a bag. 4 bags. I'm sorry to G2 and TSM. You guys gave me too goddamn much.
Yeah,
Crazy amounts.
It's too much clothes. You promised you didn't get rid of a Disney hoodie.
I did not get rid of any Disney hoodies.
If I go through it and I find one, you'll give me $20,000.
A rack at most.
Really? So you're not that confident?
It's not that I'm not confident. It's just that 20K is crazy.
So
right?
you're not confident.
I don't even know how I'd pay you out. I'd have to wire transfer. It just doesn't seem very like 1,000's easy. I can Venmo 1,000 or
every sweater
Cash
I've
App
ever
or
given you means a lot to
PayPal.
me.
20K. We had to get the banks involved.
I don't need a chair chat. I'm leaving.
20K. We have
Relax.
to do we have to write that off. Like that's taxable. We should cap it at 500 so it's not taxed. Let's just do $20 if I got anything out.
Did you tell them how much money you lost this weekend?
I haven't. No, I've just booted up stream and I was gonna tell them.
And then I came and bothered you.
And you came in. No, you didn't bother me, but you came in,
Good
so I haven't
save.
told them my Vegas stories yet. And the actual tea, sister, is that I didn't lose anything. I won this weekend.
Well,
I'm up big.
not once you do the math.
I'm
now.
up huge. I made a lot of squeesh. Let me tell you.
Okay. Well,
In conclusion, get McDonald's.
I'm going to get McDonald's, number 1. Number 2, you need a fan down here.
It's a bit toasty, huh?
Dude, forehead. The vent isn't open. Your vent for cold air is not open. It's like 100 degrees down here.
That vent?
Yeah.
It's open.
It's not.
Doesn't look like it, I know, but
Ludwig,
it is.
it's not open.
It does. It does that.
It's completely closed. It's like a wall. Oh my god, the cat is so cute. Chat wants to see the cat. Just roll a little bit. Aww. Dersey. Come here, mister. There he is. There he is.
In conclusion, get McDonald's.
You promised you would get rid of a sweater.
I didn't Yas a sweater.
Okay.
No more chastising me for the great work I've done.
No, I'm really proud of you.
Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Anything else you want to tell chat? Good story. Parting words, wisdom. You don't have to. It feels like.
No.
All right.
All right. Me and the cat are leaving. You don't actually want McDonald's. You won't be sad.
No, I dead ass don't want McD's.
Come on, kitty. Let's go. Come on.
All right. Myth is in chat? What?
I've been penetrated. But why do you have a stick that is now inside my leg in your freaking carpet?
Gotta get a stick in there somehow, you know?
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Let me just get it.
Oh.
Wait, that was deep.
Ow.
That was deep.
Ow.
There's blood on this. What? How the hell did you do that? What the heck? How did that happen?
That hurts so bad. I'm taking my cat. We're getting.
Are you all right? That is not bad, boyfriend, because I had one toothpick on the floor and she was on the floor. That was crazy. That was in her. That was like a good millimeter, but it was in there. That was crazy. I felt visceral taking that out. I didn't enjoy that at all. King Killer, thank you for the gifted subs though. I'm not a bad boyfriend. I did all the laundry. That's a good thing. What did Myth say? That's what I wanted to know. Myth. Oh my God, look how many badges he has. What a flex. Chat, did they say the ID story yet? No, that's my one good story. That's my one. I got one, chat. I got a few quips, all right? Anecdotes, limericks from this weekend. I got one fire story. A bit of an all-night bender, all right? And by bender, I mean the fucked scenario that I hated being in every second of it. At the good old Las Vegas. I did not tell it already. Am I going to tell the shooter story? I think Stan's told that story, but it's not even a story. It's more so that we were playing a bunch of craps, and in craps you go, shooter, because that's what the guy who throws the dice is called. And then I was really hot that day, so Stan saw me on the other side of the casino, and he went, hey, shooter! Which, in a casino, actually means something very different, in America, at least. Macau, that probably flies. Monaco, for sure flies. Las Vegas, not so much, not so much. But I do want to get through my Vegas story. I also want to do I called it a you laugh, you lose, but I want to react to unusual memes of the dog collar just for a fun little bit. That'd be a good YouTube video as well. And then I also want to react to, I'm flattered. Look, all I had to do was have one fucking good month, boys. And all of a sudden, I'm coasting still. Because the Score Esports made a video. And I always love watching their Who Is series. Their Who Megalo series, pretty much. They made one on, like, XQC, Tyler 1, the story of. Yeah, that's it. But they made a bunch of these, and they made one on me, which is crazy. They made a Score Esports, which puts me up with, like, esports legends, like fucking Shroud, Scream, who's cracked out of his mind. All these nuts people. Top, like, 5 chess player in the world. This one. Saved! Just throw it in the description. Imagine, because that was right around the same time, right? They put in, like, weeks of effort into making this video about Sinatra. A few weeks later, this whole shit comes out. He gets banned for, like, 6 whatever months from Riot Games. They're having internal meetings. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? One guy in the meeting goes, hey, I've got this. You know those YouTube videos that put, we have no claim to the material in this video. This is free use. Let's just do that. Saved. They don't miss. They don't miss down there at Score Esports. Oh, yeah. Did you guys hear the good news? The good news meaning the return. You want to talk about of Ludwig. He's back. Remove the clips. Get rid of the clips. Just Ludwig. It's cleaner. Yeah, no shot. Clips is way better. The problem with Ludwig was that people got constantly confused because of the similarity in profile pictures as well, whether or not it was a main channel or a side channel video. So I think the clips is fine. I think people just like getting mad at shit. People forget the reason I changed it to Ludwig clips in part is because of how many people were complaining about Ludwig. And the moment I got rid of Ludwig, it was fucking riots in the streets. People don't know what they love until they already have lost it. And then I think they just make up love. I think they just get mad for no. They're just trying to get mad at shit. This is atrocious. How could this have happened? I didn't meet Saikuno. No, I'm pretty bummed. So if you guys don't know, I went to Las Vegas this past weekend for one of my good friends, Stans' birthday. His birthday, as well as Cutie's birthday, falls along the early parts of June. So because both of their birthdays were happening, we had a big couples trip planned with me, Cutie, Stans, Rochelle, Ari, Aiden, and myself. And A-Truck, if I didn't mention him. But it was basically like us 8 people. And coincidentally, I think a conjoined birthday weekend for Sid, and a secret proposal by Abe and Wendy made like every single person who has ever been in Among Us lobby with OTV be in Vegas that same weekend. Total coincidence. Unironically, it was a coincidence. Like, I had planned this trip because I had done a lot of the planning for it. I had bought the tickets for it about a month and a half ago. And what was fucked up is the first thing that happened when Stans arrived is he walked in to the Palazzo where I booked a room for him for his birthday. I got his room. I got it, like I comped it. He ran into Myth going up the elevator, Myth going down. They met because Myth was staying in the same hotel on the same floor, which is like insane. And apparently a bunch of people in that group were also staying at the same exact hotel, which was, again, crazy coincidence. It doesn't seem like a coincidence, and it was awkward in a way. I'm not going to lie to you. It was awkward because I would go up to someone and they'd be like, "What are you doing here?" Almost as if I was crashing this OTV and Friends weekend at Vegas. You know? Like I'd run into like Jody and John, and they'd be like, "What the fuck? Why am I seeing your face?" You know? I'd see like Scara and Lily at the craps table, and I'd go say hi, and they'd be like, it was almost shock. Ludwig? As if they had been creating this group list, because like 50 fucking people were there. 50 fucking people were there. It was almost as if they had created this group list, and in conversation making it, we're like, should we invite Ludwig? And then they were like, nah. And then they saw me, and they were like, so it was like slightly awkward, but it was still cool seeing everybody because I hadn't met a lot of these people because, well, to be frank, before COVID, none of them knew I existed. So anyway, I was that guy for a lot of the weekend. And I told this story, if you guys remember, right before I left for Vegas, I believe it was Thursday, I had told a story on stream about getting my ID, my identification, a necessary component of many day-to-day tasks: driving, flying, drinking, and in my case, also gambling. This is a necessary thing you need. Identification, all right? It's pretty much half of the entire movie Superbad. Anyway, I unfortunately, if you missed that story, you can go watch it. But if you didn't, I'll catch you up to speed. I don't have an ID or a passport. I lost them 18 months ago, and I've been coasting ever since. Anytime I get pulled over, I just say, I lost it a couple days ago. And then they're usually like, get out of here, Whitey. And I'm like, And then anytime I need it for drinking, usually I just have someone else buy it, and I'll just like drink it on the side, a little like 17-year-old shit. And so I've been able, right? Also, I have Clear at airports, so they just scan like my fingers, and then I don't need ID at all. So all these admittedly very privileged situations have allowed me to survive without an ID for 18 months. Also, the fact that I work from home and leave about once a month helps. But that's besides the point. Fact of the matter is I didn't have an ID, so I went to the DMV, and I only got my provisional identification. If you are just about to turn 16, or if you are getting your ID horizontal instead of vertical, you'll know what this is. This is the shitty paper ID that basically says, I'm going to get an ID soon, but right now I don't have one, and the people at the DMV printed this out for me, and that's all it is. It's very, very useless. Incredibly useless. It is pretty much only good if you get pulled over and then the cop won't get mad at you for not having a driver's license. That is all it is effective at doing. And I'm going to get an ID, but it's going to take me a few weeks, right? It's going to go in the mail. So I went to Vegas with two things. My provisional ID I got from the DMV a few days before, and my expired ID, right? Those are the two things I went with. And I had called ahead of time, and I was assured that most of the time I would be fine. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but hey, if you have both those things, they can look at the physical ID, they can match it to the provisional ID, and they can allow you to gamble, drink, whatever it is, right? So good news is good news. I got to Vegas. I booked in. I checked in. And what did I know? First thing that the person asked for after I gave them my provisional ID was for an expired ID. I had it. Bang. I was prepared this weekend, right? No passport, lost it. No valid driver's license, lost it. So I'm working on provisional ID and expired ID. This is an important part of the story. Lock this in your mind. I have two pieces of paper or identification. Expired ID, driver's license, and a provisional paper ID that is not super useful, but with the conjunction of the expired one is useful, right? Okay, good, understood, moving on. First night, I get in like super late at like 9 p.m. So, you know, I gambled for a bit. I played some craps. I was able to gamble, right? Basically, you go up to security, you show them those two things. They give you a wristband. You're able to gamble. It's all fine and dandy. And then, you know, it's a great day. There's honestly not much to note. I actually taught everybody there that weekend, because nobody knew how to play craps. And if you've never played craps, and you're someone who is interested in gambling, it's one of the funnest. I think it's the most fun game in Vegas. I think it's the most fun. Maybe I'm biased, but honestly, if the table's even somewhat hot or you're breaking even and everybody's rolling around and you got one guy who's somewhat seasoned who calls out these oddly specific things like, come on, shooter, let's get a yo, which just means, hey, guy who's rolling the dice right now, get an 11. But it's fun to just yell that out because that's a cooler way to say that. And it's the only appropriate time in a casino to say the word shooter. And if you aren't familiar with that, then you should go to Stanza's chat because he's someone who needs to learn that lesson. So make sure to go to Stanza's chat and remind him that the only appropriate time to say shooter at a casino is when you're playing craps. The only time. Every other time, probably don't say that. At the craps table, totally fine, totally fair. Anyway, craps was going great, all right? You know, Aiden was a nutcase. He bought in for $100. He rolled it up to $500. He put $500 on a field bet, which if you don't know is a pretty much like 1-to-1 bet. Won 1,000. I mean, he was a nutcase. It was a great time. Saturday rolls around. And we have two major things planned for Saturday. Because like I said, I was not alone with my friends in Vegas. Also in Vegas were all of Offline TV and friends. And I had ran into Pokimane. And this is the exact interaction that happened. I saw Pokey walking, because she stayed at the same hotel as me, towards the elevators. And I was leaving the elevators. And Cutie actually spotted. She said, that's Pokey. And I go, Pokey! And then Pokey turns the other fucking way, keeps walking and having a conversation with her friend and never looks back at me ever. So I sent her a text. Fucking good one. Nice donut wall. To which she replied, who? And after a little bit of sorting out, she realized that I was the person who yelled out her name, and it was not some random person who was interested in Pokimane, or she just probably, more realistically, didn't hear me at all, even though I yelled as loud as I could several times. And we got to talking, and Pokey, very sweet of her, invited me out to go clubbing. Now, I'm gonna just put you guys to the test right now. You know a little bit about me. I put myself out there talking live hundreds of hours every month, thousands of hours every year for 3 years straight. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think I'm a guy who knows his way around a club? Okay, all right, Abe, it's not, okay, all right, this is not your opportunity to Megalo Ludwig at the club. All right, Abe, who shows up to the club in a fucking tank top. The bouncer's is like, oh, my shift's over? Oh, yeah, come here, Abe. Yeah, take over my shift. Thank God. Hey, you're looking good today. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the club. True. This is true of me. I'm not a club guy. When I go to Vegas, I'm really only interested in one thing, and it's gambling like a madman. That's kind of my modus operandi. However, I was invited to go to the club, and I was like, fuck it. You know what? Like, I asked the rest of the group. Everyone seemed down to go to the club. All right? If you guys don't know anything about Aiden, he's the opposite of me. Aiden's the type of guy to get fucking crunk at a club, just get absolutely stupid, just be dropping it back on the dance floor indiscriminately. Aiden ass on everybody's face for the whole night. That's his vibe. So we were trying to go to the club. And performing at this club was hit artist DJ Mustard, who, if you don't know, made the song Ballin'. And that's pretty much the only one I'm super familiar with. You might know DJ Mustard a little better, and you might be more familiar. Honestly, he's more of a producer than like a main artist. So, but he's worked with a lot of really famous people. So whatever, it's DJ Mustard. I don't really give a shit. And that's one of the things planned that evening, right? The other thing that I had planned was a show, a performance. It's a show in Vegas called Absinthe. So the plan was go to this show, Absinthe, and then go to the club afterwards, because I was blessed by Pokey, who basically like hooked me up. She was like, yeah, if you guys want to fucking hang out at the club, I got you. You text this person, they'll get you all hooked up, and then you just can get a table, and it'll be chill, and you can get in, yada, yada. And I was like, super sweet. Thank you so much, Pokey. So I text the guy, and he's a promoter, and he's talking to me like we've been friends for fucking years. Yo, what's up, bro? You coming to the marquee tonight? Sheesh, man, that's going to be fucking lit. All right, here's the situation. We got a cabana, but I think that's whack. Let's upgrade you to a grand cabana, $4,000. What do you get? All-inclusive, $2,500 drink tab. Shit. What do you think, man? And at this point, like, Pokey's the one who put me in contact with this guy, and I was like, I don't want to say fuck no and back out, bitch out of this. I'm not familiar with the club. I have literally never gone clubbing in my life. So I was like, all right, $4,000 for 8 people, but you get a $2,500 drink tab, which basically means that you can drink up to $2,500 worth of alcohol and they won't charge you. Doesn't seem too crazy, because then it's basically $1,500 for 8 people, which is about like a little under $200 a person. That's not too bad, not including drinks, of course, but that's not too bad. It seemed reasonable enough for 8 to 10 people. It is high. And by the way, I don't mean to say that this is a zero sum of money. I'm more so saying for a Las Vegas club at the Cosmopolitan, the Marquee featuring DJ Mustard, this seems to be reasonable. I'm not sure. It seems reasonable. It's not like he was like $10K and something crazy. So I book it. I give the card out. I pay for it all. And that's the plan. And this is crazy to me. He's like, yeah, it opens at 10 p.m. We're going to show up at 11 p.m. DJ Mustard performs at 1 a.m. And I'm like, motherfucker, he's showing up at craps o'clock. All right, that's my craps time. That's when I go to the craps table to play craps for 3 hours. This is a little weird, champ, of DJ Mustard. I wish he would have known my crap schedule before he planned to show up so late. Whatever, it is what it is. That's the plan. Show at Absinthe at 9. It ends at 11. Go to the club right after. Bing, bang, boom. That is my plan. Both of those things are going to require my ID, my identification. The day goes pretty swimmingly. Have a brunch, yada, yada. Do a bit of gambling. I win a bit of money. And then we go to the show. Not too much to say about the show. The guy spoke like Beetlejuice if you're a boomer, and Rick from Rick and Morty if you're a zoomer, and talked about just not like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the show Absinthe. I had never had. It was something that I think Rochelle and Sands wanted to go to. But the guy, if you know, he just talked about dicks and cum the whole time. I was like shocked. I was guffawed. It was basically the most crass stand-up I have ever heard. And the thing is, I talk about that too. Like, I'll talk about, you know, like dicks and cum and jerking off and yep, cum and sucking and fucking. But this guy made Trainwrecks look PG. This guy made Trainwreck look Disney. They had a 5-minute bit about how, what if a Yeti came into because we were sitting in a tent. What if a Yeti came in this tent and the cum filled up the tent to such a high degree that to get out of the tent, the only thing we could do was eat out of the tent and eat out all the cum. It was like that. And everybody in the crowd was like mostly boomers, like 30 and 40-year-old boomers. So they were like, every time he said cum, they were like, and it was fine. You know, I'm not that opposed to it. But what was funny about it is he would do like little super crass bits, and his name was the Gazillionaire, and he had like no hair, but he had like just a little bit of hair on top, like kind of like Danny DeVito and Matilda. And then after doing the bit, he would have these amazing acrobatic performers come on. Just like the most insanely fit gymnasts do the most insane shit, like Cirque du Soleil level. For like 10 minutes, we'd all clap. We'd be like, this is fucking amazing. This is, you know, bouncing on 15 chairs tall, you know? And then he would come out and be like, you ever wiping your asshole and you're just thinking, man, why can't I order room service for a bitch to lick my asshole? And then he'd be like, all right, let's bring out the Russian acrobats. And that was the whole night. That was the whole night. But during this night, I decided to have a drink. At Absinthe, I had an Absinthe drink. Makes a lot of sense. And I go up and I gave her my provisional ID, my paper ID. Bear in mind, these are important key items, all right? Think Phoenix Wright. These are key items. We need to keep these in mind at all time. Sometimes we need to present them. Sometimes we shouldn't have presented them, but we'll present them anyway. And they'll say, hey, thanks for showing me your provisional ID, but I don't think it's important for this case. That's what we're doing. Key evidence here. And so I gave her the provisional. She said, do you have your expired? And I said, oh, I got it right here. And she said this, and I quote, the most important thing I heard all weekend. Oh my God, this is so important you have this. Honestly, if you didn't have this, you would be screwed for everywhere in Vegas. Like, people do this all the time, and it's just game over for them. And I was like, yeah, thank God I have it, though. Get my drink, watch the rest of it. What if you're coming, and then a bear walks in, and you're coming harder, and then you're like a furry, whatever, yada, yada, yada. We leave the show, obstacle 1 of the night, and it is now 11. It is time to go to DJ Mustard. I don't know if that's what he does. I think that's DJ Khaled, and I converted it, but whatever. I didn't. We'll get to that. We're going to go to DJ Mustard. Before I go, I decide with Cutie to go back to my room to dress up a little snazzier. All right, I'm going to show you. I got this suit jacket specifically for DJ Mustard. I was like, I want to look good. I went out, I bought this the same exact day just to look snazzy. This is some French branded suit that I got, and I had pants, I got shoes, I had the whole thing. Well, I actually love this jacket, by the way, with the pop collar and the I loved it. What a beautiful jacket it was. And she had an amazing dress. We looked great couple. And we finally, you know, through walking and Ubering and taxiing, get dressed, and we get to the Marquee, which is the club at the Cosmopolitan. We're at the Venetian. We get to the Cosmopolitan. Not very important figures, but if you are familiar with Vegas, this will give you a better image. First thing I see, we meet up with everyone. It's about midnight, right? So we get there at a pretty good time, right? You know, like enough people are here. DJ Mustard's an hour from coming out, so we can get a little drinks going before DJ Mustard comes. But what I notice is an insanely long line. In Vegas is this weird capitalist heart of society where there's this huge line, but I'm like, well, fuck that line. I bought a grand cabana, which is like a table, which is like if you have ever seen FaZe Banks' Instagram stories, what he does pretty much every weekend. I thought, I'm not a clubber, that this was somewhat of a, exclusive thing. That I was able to maybe skip lines because I had paid a large sum of money. And because of the large sum of money I paid, I would be treated as a higher patron. And so I went to the final check-in area. I skipped the line. I said, peasants. And I said, sir, I have a grand cabana. Could I be seated with my friends? I'm sorry, the pores were just making me sweat on the way here. To which the sir in front of me, the bouncer goes, yeah, this is the table line. There was a different, longer line downstairs for people who didn't have tables. This was literally just the floor of like somewhat of a wealthy patron. And I was like, I mean, this line is, it's an hour maybe. I'm looking at it like this is an hour, maybe even 90 minutes sitting here. Because the thing is, there were people who were walking up, it'd be like 8 women. And then the guy would be like, come on in, ladies. It'd be like one dude who had like 3 strands of hair on his head who daps him up. And he's like, hey, my man. The dude's like 5'6", looks like he's melting. I'm like, that guy must have dropped fucking $50K at the marquee every goddamn day. Lets him in. So clearly, all right, there's some level of wealth payment that gets you through. But the fucked up part is, because they're letting all these like rich people in and attractive women in, the line's not moving. Right? Because there's like this giant line formed and everyone's just cut because they're just paying more and more to just pass the line. So all these broke bitches who actually bought a table for a few $1,000 are just waiting for these super rich people to go through first. So I text a promoter and he's like, all right, I can figure this out for you. I'm like, great. Thank you. I would love that. Expecting him to come out, let me in. He just sends me a message. He says, talk to Justin and treat him well. That's what he says to me. And I look at the message. I go, what the fuck does that? Who is Justin? First of all, it's spelled Justen. That's not even a real name. It's a fake name. All right. It's Trudeau's alter ego when he goes brownface. And what does treat him well mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does treat him well mean? That means nothing to me. That means literally zero. Give him money? How much? How much is treat him well? Because when someone gives me a Prime sub, they're treating me well. That's $5. And I get like half that bitch. Is that treating me well? I feel pretty well treated. Hundo, that seems pretty well treated. Sure. So I ask them. Because I don't know. And when you don't know, you ask. I say, how much is treating well? Just how much do I have to treat Justin well? How well do I have to treat him? Do I got to suck this man? What do I got to do to get through this line? And just a little bit of a backstory. I originally bought a cabana. Okay? Is this clear? I bought a cabana. And the guy said, oh, fuck, you should have gotten the grand cabana. It's closer to where everyone is. And I was like, all right, well, it's too late. And he says, no. If you just bring $500 and tip that to the waitress, they'll just comp the buff to you. They'll just basically give it to you, the higher model. And I was like, that actually sounds like a good deal. Giving $500 to like a service worker, I'm down for an upgrade in this place. That's great. I'm down for that. That's fine for me because I paid for the grand. So I had $500 to give to this waitress for this upgrade. It's not a scam because on the website, there's actually a website. The cabana's $3K. The grand cabana's $4K. And he was like, you can basically get it for $500. It was kind of a deal. I know you think I'm getting scammed, but understand this guy doesn't actually work for them. He just works with them. This was kind of a deal. $500, you go from cabana to grand cabana. So I had this 500 in my pocket for this waitress. This 500 is important because after I asked, how well do I need to treat Justin? He replies, give him $500. And all of a sudden, I am catapulted from my normal comfort zone into some weird ass GTA scene where I'm trying to grease people to skip a line to get into a club. And so I'm like, all right, I guess I'll give this guy 500. I'll Venmo the waitress or Cash App or PayPal or some shit. I don't fucking know. This is weird. Whatever. I'll just give her 30 Doge, call it a day. Bing, bang, boom. So I get my swag on. I'm wearing my suit. I'm looking nice, right? I start walking down. I pull the 500 out of my wallet. I'm holding it in my hand just as a visual so you guys can understand this. Okay. I'm basically holding this, all right? And I'm rolling up. And I go to the back area where the guy had once rejected me. With the 500 just low. Almost as if there were cops around and I was nervous. And I'm like, hey, remember me? He's like, yeah, I told you to get in the line. And I pull up the 500 and I go, how about we skip this line? Very smooth, very cool. To which he replies, no, what do you think this is? No, I'm not the guy. You got to go to the line. So there's the line at the end there, and that's where people have tables. That's where you go. Sorry, ladies. Yeah, ladies, come on in. Come on in, ladies. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, Mark. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. To the line. He didn't take the money. I just get fucking no megalol. I feel like such an idiot. So embarrassing. I've never been to the club before. I didn't know what the etiquette was. I thought I was just going to slap him a $5. He'd be like, hey, we fucking, sheesh like we're boys from back in the day. Straight up raised together. Just no megaloled me. I go to the back and I'm like messaging my guy. I'm like, what is this? And he says, you had to find Justin. That literally wasn't Justin. I'm like, oh. I see this other guy walking by also wearing the same attire as I'm in the back of the line. Okay, so at this point, I've gone to the front, gone to the line, gone back to the front, rejected, gone back to the line, and I notice I see a man walking. And I literally have no reason to have suspected that this was Justin, but he looked like 006. Is that it? From GoldenEye. The traitor, Alec Trevelyan. Yeah, he looked exactly. And I'm saying exactly like 006 from the movie GoldenEye. To a T. All right? To a T, he looked like this guy. Which is weird. And I saw him and I just instinctively I went, Justin. And as he's walking, he goes, yeah. And I pull out the 500 and I go, my friend says you can get me through this line. And he looks down at my wad of cash and he goes, how much is that? And I go, 500. And he says, and I'm not fucking, he goes, yeah, that'll do. Takes the 500, escorts us to the front. All of a sudden, people start looking at us as we're walking. Before we were jabronis, basically doing laps back and forth. Now we're being led by Justin, who, I didn't mention this before, is next to this Russian 6'6" motherfucker, 275, pure muscle. Basically Nick Merckx if you just stendo-magged him. Like in no hair. Just huge right next to him. And I'm feeling sick all of a sudden. I'm walking with a little swagger. I'm looking back at Stans. He's like, we're all walking through. The guy who rejected me earlier, they have a little quiet conversation, him and Justin. Begrudgingly, he looks at me. He goes, all right, come in. and all 8 of us get into the marquee, skipping the line. And I don't support the egregious, disgusting display of capitalism that club promoted. Shit, bro, that felt cool. I felt very cool. I felt incredibly cool. And that's the problem with Las Vegas. So we go through the security check. They take my credit card basically like as a hold for the night. And then right before you're about to go in, there's one final boss, Cerberus, to enter the Hades of nightclubs. All right. And this 3-headed beast was looking for one thing in particular. It was, of course, identification. I'm the last in the group because I wanted to make sure all my friends get through. They're all through. All right. Good. The guy, when it's my turn, says ID, and I give him my provisional ID. And he looks at this. He goes, no. I need the expired ID. And I'm like, bitch, say less. Look at my wallet. Sorry, what? Just, yeah. No, it's no, so I actually, I literally was just an Absinthe. Yeah, the cum show. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, just give me. No, it's probably my. I don't have it. I don't have my ID. My expired ID is gone. But I'm thinking like, bitch, I just paid $500 to skip the line. It's literally in the hands of the giant Russian mobster looking dude. There's no universe that this is where it ends, right? So the guy's like, you need ID. And so I says to him, how much? Because I understand how it works now, all right? I'm not the baby boy who didn't club anymore. I'm upgraded, okay? So I look in the guy and I says to him, how much? I got a little cocky too. I was like, bitch, you can look me up on Wikipedia. Just tell me the price. Okay? And I sit back. And he goes, so there's actually no realm you're going to get into this club right now. It requires identification. This is a law thing. I don't know why you thought I would get bribed to go through. Obviously, I'd lose my job instantly. So you need to get an ID or you need to get the fuck out. I look at big Russian mobster who to this point had been very kind to me. And he looks down at me and he just pats me on the head. You need ID. I'm like, but I don't feel too bad because I probably just left the ID in my other pants. I mean, literally, I had it not 1 hour ago. So we have to make a giant trek. We have to walk all the way out of the casino, which if you've never been to a casino is a fucking pain in the ass because there's no exit signs. And I have to get a taxi. I tell the taxi, wait here. And Cutie went with me. Sweetheart she is. She was like, I don't want to be in the club and then you can't find it and then can't get in. So I'm going to go out with you. And I'm like, okay. Slightly mad that she went with me because, you know, when you're pissy and you just want to be pissy and just mad on shit. But she's like being so nice that I like can't be all pissy and mad because then like she's getting, I just want to be like, like the whole taxi ride back. I just want to be fucking mad. I just want, stupid ID. It's a fucking ID all the time. Firing. But she's with me. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. We'll probably find it. She's being very sweet, very sweetful. So I get back and I'm like, taxi hold. Cutie stays in the taxi as hostage, right? Because I haven't paid the taxi driver. She's staying in there as hostage in the taxi. Me running up, right? To try to get back. Because here's the problem now. It is already 12:20, 12:30. If I get this frame 1 and get back frame 2, it's going to be about 1 a.m. I'm going to miss DJ Mustard's first song. I can't miss DJ Mustard's first song. Come on. So I'm like sprinting through the casino and almost comically, Cutie left me these parting words. She said, hurry. And I'm like, I got you, baby. As I'm running through, I'm not fucking with you. Ludwig? Ludwig! Ludwig! Hey, what's up? What's up, man? You're Ludwig, aren't you? Yeah. Yep. How's it going, man? Hey. And then it's this guy. It's just like this kid who's there who noticed me, and I have just the worst interaction. The kid's super sweet, very nice guy, but he's there with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend just looks at him. He's like, "Who's this?" And the kid just ignores his girlfriend. He's like, "So, like, what do you like? I saw Myth earlier. This is crazy." And his girlfriend's like, "Do we know him? Have we hung out with him?" And he just ignores her again. So, like, what are you doing even? Like, how are you? And his girlfriend's like, and finally, I just ignore the kid. I'm like, yes, I just make YouTube videos. That's all I do. I make YouTube videos. He happens to know me from that. I make YouTube videos and stream, and he knows me from that thing. And he's like, yeah, he makes YouTube videos. She doesn't give a fuck. She couldn't give a rat's ass. I'm a Humegalo in her world, which is fair. I'm a Humegalo in the actual world. But he stops me, and I'm like, all right. Let's try to get through this. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. So I'm like, all right, picture. All right. Hey, man, have a great rest of your night. He's like, have a great night. Back to sprinting. Pause. I remind you that in this entire weekend, there were like 50 people from OTV and friends meandering throughout Las Vegas who happened to also be staying at the same casino I was staying at. To this point, I had not met up with them because I did not go there with them. And I felt almost, when you feel like weird, like they had this group activity I wasn't invited to, which is fine. I'm not like tight with them. I've never met them in person. But I didn't want to like inject myself in a lot of things. So the first event that I had planned to hang out with anyone was at the club. So I had seen 0 people to this point. I've literally seen 0 people. And as I'm fucking, fan out of the way, dealer out of the way. All right, cocktail waitress, here's a $5. People don't tip you enough. Out of the way, sprinting through this casino. He doesn't even know this. I run into Abe and Wendy, which I am so happy to run into Abe and Wendy because I love them both. But I am on a crunch. And there's an additional fold. They got engaged the same exact day. So I can't be like, any other situation, right? Any other day of the fucking life they are going to live. I could be like, hey guys, I really can't talk right now. I got to go. I'm on a rush. This is my first time meeting them in person, and they just got engaged. My first impression would be, peace, which I couldn't do. So I stop, and I'm like, hey, congratulations. And they're like, Ludwig. And Abe's like fucking guns out as he always is. He's like, poof, poof. Yeah, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, whatever. It was really cool. Yeah. Hey, give me a hug. Give him a hug back. Oh, thanks, Abe. Really appreciate that. Wendy. And I, we have a conversation for a little bit. Conversation ends. All right. Back to it. Sprint up. Get to my hotel room. And finally, 10 minutes have passed. I get there. And I'm rummaging. Trying to find this expired ID that is the only way I can get into this club that I have paid at this point $4,000 for. All right. And I said I would cover it as like a birthday gift. So this is $4,000 that I'm trying to experience. $3,500 for like the table and the drinks, $500 to tip the person to get into the thing. All right. So the extra $500 that I'll pay after. Yeah. So basically, I'm looking for my ID. I'm finding. I'm finding. And I'm looking. And Cutie's still in the cab 15 minutes later. And I'm looking. I lost it. At some point between that exchange with the waitress at Absinthe, who I know I got the card back from because she was so adamant that it was the most valuable piece of material on earth, and going to get ready, I lost my ID. And I was like, oh, you know, just like a bummer, right? I wanted to hang out with like all these people from OTV and friends who I've never met these people before. Like in person, I met some of them at the shoot, of course, but like a lot of them I haven't met a lot, or maybe I've only met 1 or 2 times. Also, it's, you know, birthday weekend. I want to hang out with my dogs, get crunk on the dance floor. I've never gone clubbing ever. Also, I felt extra bad because it was partly Stan's birthday weekend, and they needed a credit card on file from someone who was there. They declined to use my credit card because I wasn't there, so legally they couldn't take it. So Stan's was footing the entire bill. So Stan's was paying. I had people I wanted to hang out with, and I had an experience I've never done I wanted to do, and all of it wiped away because I lost my ID. I don't blame the marquee. It's totally fair. I do think it's a little fucked up. They still pocketed my $500. That's kind of weird. I just got straight up scammed for that. I have 0 of those $500, and I got 0 values of those $500. That's just gone for, you know, eternity. And so I go back to the cab, and Cutie's like, what happened? I was like, I couldn't find it. You know, she didn't bring up how long I was gone. She was just like, oh, I get it. She paid the taxi. We walked slowly back. But Cutie, always the go-getter, she's like, let's try to find it. And I remember, that's so Raven Jimmy Neutron moment, brain blast. Wait. I remember when we left Absinthe, which is at Caesar's Palace, everybody wanted to go to the bathroom. And while they were in the bathroom, because I took a quick pee-pee, I decided to sit at a blackjack table by myself. And I had gambled and won $75. And that's the only time in between the show and the club where I used my ID, guaranteed. And so we embark on a simple mission to find that table and find my ID. This mission I won't drag on too much, but through a mixture of getting incredibly lost, being incredibly tired, took about 45 minutes just to get there because of how late the Uber was and how long it took to arrive. We finally get there. It's like 2 a.m. already, right? 2 a.m. And I go to the table, the exact table, and I go, hey, I was here earlier. I gambled for a bit, and I had a provisional ID. I showed it to them. And I also had an expired ID. And then the floor master, who, if you don't know, there's usually the dealers and the person who like looks over the dealers. She's there. She goes, no. I'm like, what? She goes, no, you didn't. We've never had an expired ID. I'm like, what? What? She's like, I've been here since 6. I have never seen an expired ID ever. I'm like, okay, but I'm telling you, no. No, you were not here. You were not at this table. And I had drank literally one drink. I'm looking at the exact bathroom they were peeing in. I'm looking at the table. I'm looking at the exact Caesar's Palace chips, the only time I'd gambled there the whole weekend. And I'm like, okay. So I go to security. I'm like, hey, did you guys get an IDs passed in? They're like, no. Okay. So it's over. Now, last-ditch effort. It's over. It's GG. But whatever. I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation. I'm not, I would have loved to have gone. It would have been a great time. It would have been fun. But I still really enjoy gambling. I'm not a club guy at the end of the day. Neither is Cutie. So I could probably have as much fun, if not more, gambling. And also, there's people who didn't go to the club. Like Abe and Wendy. Abe and Wendy are not... I was like, are you going? He's like, no, I'm an old fucking man. I'm not going to go to the club. I'm going to gamble. So there's people I can hang out with. I'm like, okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I go back to the casino, And I'm like, let me just gamble. Because I've been gambling at this exact casino at the Venetian for the past 2 days. Fuck it. Let's make a good time out of a bad situation. And so I go to gamble with Abe. I sit down at a table just to like get some money out, just like to get a little angst out. And they're like, ID. And I'm like, yeah, here it is. Having been gambling here and staying at this exact hotel. And that's when I realized that this problem was permanent. Sir, I need an expired ID along with this for you to be able to gamble. You could go to security to get a wristband with your expired ID and your provisional ID that would allow you to gamble for the remainder of the day. But unfortunately, sir, without that, we won't be able to do it. I go to security. I'm like, I was here yesterday. They literally photocopied my expired ID and the provisional ID. I was like, you guys have this, right? I had a picture of my ID. I was like, you can look at a picture of my ID. I pulled up my goddamn You Laugh, You Lose with the Monkey. I was like, look, it farts, right? I flinch here. Isn't that funny? They call their manager. I'm there for 20 minutes. They're like, yeah, sir. Sorry. We just can't get you a wristband without that expired ID physically here. And I have no idea where this expired ID is. It's not anywhere I'd previously used it. It's just completely gone. And not only am I not able to go to the club, I can't gamble. I can't do anything in Las Vegas. We had plans the next day to sports bet, and I can't do that either. I can't bet on the game. I'm just done. Being in Las Vegas and being under 21 is the same as being in Las Vegas and having no ID. It is the least fun ever because it's just a constant FOMO. Everything that happens around you, you're just, oh, FOMO. Gambling, FOMO. Clubbing, FOMO. Drinking, FOMO. So, just to have like a crumb, just anything, I do something not so legal per se. I go to a slot machine without an ID, but $100 in my wallet. And I put my 100 in the slot machine, and like Trainwreck told me to, I max bet. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. And I worked that $100 down to $3 with Cutie silently behind me, just trying to support me. Doing great, honey. Surely next hit's the hit. Ding 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 ding. A waitress comes over. She goes, would you like anything to drink? Knowing I don't have an ID, I go, just a water. Because I had been walking. It's almost 3 a.m. now. For fucking hours trying to find this ID. I'm just exhausted. I'm tired. And she goes, sir, could I see your ID? You want to see my ID? For the water. She goes, yeah, could I see your ID, sir? So I hand her my provisional ID. And she goes, ooh, sir, I'm sorry. This won't work for gambling. Have other people let you sit here? I lie. Yeah. She goes, no, that's not company policy. You need the expired ID in conjunction with your provisional ID to be able to gamble. I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. I cash out of the slot machine $3 fucking. I throw it on the ground for some soul to find at some point during their gambling experience, hopefully to lift their spirits. Just depressed. And in one last-ditch effort, one final hurrah, because they give you bracelets, right, that say you're allowed to gamble for every day. And I had my Friday bracelet still. I go up to a different security desk. Because if you don't know, the Venetian is split into 2 different hotels, Venetian and Palazzo. I went to Palazzo Security. They no-Meggied me. So I decided to go to a different employee, hoping he was just a little worse at his job, with the bracelet being like, yo, can I just update my bracelet? And they'd be like, yeah, fuck it. And I could go gamble. So I go up to this guy, sweet guy. I'm like, hey, man, can I just get a new bracelet? He's like, yeah, you staying here? I'm like, yeah, give him my room number. He's like, oh, dope. Yeah, great. He's like, can I get your ID? I hand him my provisional. He's like, huh. And he clearly has no clue on what to do at the moment. He's like kind of staring at it. And I'm like, yeah, I also got a picture of my ID right here on my phone. I just put it there. Trying to act confident. He's like, okay. He stares at it for a while. He's like confused. And I think maybe, just maybe, he's just going to be like, oh, yeah, fuck it. Let's let him through. And he says, give me a second. And I'm like, ugh. And he walks a couple steps away, and I'm like, yeah, it's GG. And he comes back, and he goes, is this you? And he had my expired ID. Against all fucking odds, after 5 hours of looking for this lost piece of plastic, some random security guard had my ID. And I'm like, how do you have that? Sir, you have to tell me how you have that. And he goes, yeah, I wrote it down. At 11 o'clock, somebody had turned this in. It fell. Apparently, when I had gone back to my hotel to change after the show, it literally just fell out of my pocket. It just fell out. And some God-blessed soul found it, handed it in to the Venetian security, and then he gave it to me on my last-ditch effort. I promise you, I was ready to give it all up. After the lady called me out for just sitting at a slot machine and I had to cash out $3, I was like, oh. I pull out the only chip I have in my pocket. I give him $25. I'm like, hey, take this green chip. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. Yes, please take this. He's like, oh, yeah, thanks, man. And I am saved. He gives me a wristband, and I'm able to gamble for the rest of the weekend. And that night, I start gambling at 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. with Myth, Atrioc, Mo, and myself. I win $2,000. After everybody comes back from the club, better than that, just some sweet, sweet extra sugar on top of it. Everybody comes back from the club. Pokey, Ray. All right, everyone. I'm like, how was the club? They're like, vibes are off. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, wasn't that great? We left early. Let's go. Just a fucking beautiful storyline. Skipped out on DJ Mustard's bad set. Got to gamble, won a bunch of money, and found my fucking ID, which I'm now going to frame and hang up in my goddamn room. And it was, oh my God. And actually in that moment, I've had this philosophy, and if you've watched, you'll know this philosophy. I've said this before. I always say this, things will just work out how they're supposed to. I believe that. And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe it feels like life's kicking you the balls, and that's not how it's supposed to work out. And sometimes that happens, but I'm like, yeah, that's just how it's supposed to happen. When I get kicked in the balls and fired, I'm like, yeah, that was probably supposed to happen to me. And it's like a come to God moment. This has been so cemented in me, this philosophy that, like, it'll work out. Whatever it is, it'll work out, because that's how life works. It has to work out because it always keeps turning. Things have to work out because what's the other option? Not working out? That's not how it works. Life continues. And my God, it worked out. Survivorship bias? Yes, sir. Google that because I am a living survivor. And I am biased through the roof when I'm sitting at the craps table throwing nothing but fucking yo's. Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And that was the most stressful evening. Sunday was just the greatest day I've ever had in Las Vegas. Woke up. We had brunch at Black Tap, which is known for having insane shakes. Had a delicious, healthy meal, a smoothie. We bet a bunch of money on the Suns game. I bet for the Suns winning. Put like $500 on it. Suns fucking won. We ate at the Eiffel Tower in the Eiffel Tower, which was super sick because I had the view of the Bellagio. Beautiful. I was up literally $4,000 at the end of Sunday night. $4,000 fucking dollars. I have never left Vegas up at all. Now, that's still the case because I ended up literally betting all of that $4,000 trying to get up $6,000 because I wanted a really nice watch I found that was $6,000. And so I actually have left with $100 up. But, you know, at one point I was up a lot of money. It's funny. I was talking to like other streamers. I won't name them because I don't know if they're trying to leak this. But I was like, you know, the main thing you'll ask someone when they're in Vegas is like, oh, how are you up? Like, how's gambling been going? You know, it's like the main question. And he was like, yeah, I was up 2, down 6, and now I think I'm about up 4. And I was like, 100? And he goes, no, 1,000. And I felt like such a bitch because my credit card limit, because of what I have, is $1,000. So the entire money I pulled out that weekend was $1,800 because I pulled out because then it maxes out for the day. So I pulled out Saturday, I pulled out Sunday at $1,800, and that was all I gambled. And let me tell you, I thought it would be different. I'm not trying to say that I am like broke. Oh my God, I can't believe I lost 900. I'm very wealthy. I'm very well off. Streaming's gone handsomely. I have almost 2 million subs on YouTube. Everything's great. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying I'm doing fair. It doesn't feel different. I thought it would feel different maybe. It didn't feel different. Like when I lost a $100 chip, it felt as bad as it did 2-3 years ago when I lost a $100 chip. I wasn't able to be like, fuck that. Broke talk. Nope. When I'm physically putting a $100 chip on the table and the dealer has like 21 in blackjack and just owns me, I feel terrible. It feels just as bad. So anyway, I was up $4,000. If you guys are craps players, I had like $2,500 in chips because I ended up cashing out a lot in like $500 that I had to lose to a bouncer, or like $500 in chips that I gave to Stans, or like a couple hundred to Atrioc. But I had 2,500 chips left, and it was my turn to roll because in craps every person gets a turn to roll, and I bet on the field, which is basically betting that it's going to be one of the numbers on 2 dice. Like if you roll 2 dice, it can be either 2 or 12. It's going to be anything except for 5, 6, 7, 8, which are the most common numbers you can roll. And I bet $500 on that it wouldn't be that number. And it pays out 1-to-1. And I lost. And I said, all right, fuck it. I'll put another 500, and then I'll go back even. And then I lost. And I said, all right, fuck it. $1,000. Then I'm going to go back even. And it turns out if you lose 3 1-to-1 bets in a row, it's pretty unlikely. But when it happens, you have $0. So then I had $0. So I went up from $4,000, and then I pulled out 900 after that, and I lost that. And then I asked Cutie for some money, and I lost that. So ended up $100 on the weekend. But you know what the funniest story of all is? Even though I left with $100 up because I won like $800 from betting on the Suns, and I had like $800 that had been sent to me. Wait, real quick aside. Tell me if this is a gambling compartmentalization and like an addict thing. I had $700 sent to me through H-Rock and Stans because I had given them the chips and they gave me the money for the chips. So that's a cash out. I have that money. That's my money. I have $800 from the Suns game that I have. I have that money. I have that cash sale. That's $1,500. I have that money. And I only paid $1,800. So technically, I would only be down like $300-$400, right? That's normal. That I don't think anyone can argue that. That's totally normal. In my mind, the $500 that I gave to the bouncer who let us through does not count as gambling loss. Technically, I'm up $100, $200 because I cashed out a $500 chip I won and I paid it in cash. It's not like it was a different $500. It was $500 that I had won from gambling that I turned into dollar bills that I gave to a human. To me, I don't think I can say I'm down a few hundred because I spent it on something else. I mean, let's be real. I got fucking scammed. I did lose that $500, but not from gambling. Is it copium or is it smart? Because I think it's smart. Anyway, at the end of the day, I left Vegas through that compartmentalization, whether you agree with it or not, in my mind, up $100, which is great, And yeah, just had a fantastic Sunday night. Had to wake up super early for a flight, took a nap, did schooled, which was really fun. And Vegas overall was a blast. It was a fucking phenomenal time. And I also didn't know this, but God bless his heart one more time. Today, after schooled, right, after I get back to LA, I'm messaging Jerma, because if you guys don't know, me this Saturday, real quick, plug, this Saturday at 2 p.m., me and Jerma are going to play Battleship against each other. But I was talking to Jerma, he was like, oh my God, like, it was great, like, hanging out. I was like, yeah, it was fucking a blast playing schooled. He's like, dude, I live in Vegas. I wish I knew you're in town. I didn't know Jerma was in Vegas. I could have hung out with Jerma. I didn't know. Because the thing about Jerma is he's from the East Coast like I am. So in my mind, I just thought Jerma sucked down donkeys, went to his Cambridge apartment 30 minutes outside of Boston, and had a friend that was mildly racist, like all East Coasters. In reality, he moved, like, I guess a while back. I didn't know this. Anyway, I'm definitely going to have to go back to Vegas. 1, with a real ID, so it's not as much of a pain in the ass. 2, so I can win that money back. And 3, so I can hang out with Jerma. Care to elaborate? Nah, it's mostly just a joke on Mark Wahlberg, who's like the pinnacle of East Coast, and Boston just had a super, super racist past. And it's funny to make fun of Mark Wahlberg. I also didn't get to meet Saikuno. That was the worst part about not going to the club. Is part of the reason, I didn't say this in the story, I forgot it. Part of the reason why it sucked I didn't get to go to the club is that I didn't get to meet Saikuno. I've never met Saikuno. I've hung out with him a bunch. He was at the club, and I just didn't get to meet him because I didn't get to go. I think it was that one. I did get to meet Toast, though. He makes me want earrings. God, he looks so fucking good. He looks so goddamn good. He didn't go to that club? All right, that makes me feel better. I think he just went to a club Friday night and then Saturday, Sunday, and he's like, fuck that shit. I'm going to play GTA. This shit boring as fuck. Cringe as all hell. Ugh. Anyway, that was my that was the story of the ID in Vegas. Wait, what? Hold up, boys. What the fuck? I just got a community strike on my last You Laugh, You Lose video on my YouTube channel for child safety. What does that even mean? And they just took it down. And I can't upload a video for a week? My streak's gonna die because of a... What the fuck? I got banned on YouTube for a week. What was in the video? Yo, Shake, upload the video to Google Drive so we can review it on stream and see what happened. Thank you for the 20 gifted year, Gab. I really appreciate that. What the fuck? Tweet at YouTube. Does that ever do anything? I feel like I just see creators tweet at YouTube, then just go through their entire ban and then just take the L and feel terrible about themselves. Do you have anyone you can contact? I only have one man I know for this job. Nope. It is the one. Well, let me actually make sure real quick. I just want to make sure he's not live. Yeah, it's Charlie. It's Charlie. I wanted to make sure Charlie wasn't live, so if I had said it, that people wouldn't flood his chat. You got to call Justin. Justin will get it resolved for me. I just got to give him 500. Dude. This sucks, actually. Well, I wonder what it was. Dude, that sucks. It wasn't the shock collar video. It was the you laugh, you lose.
Of literally.
I will beat the dog shit out that nigga.
And it says it's for child
I'm not,
violence?
Hey, I wanna. You're a savage, bro.
Maybe it's when he...
I will beat the dog shit.
It's the poop... The baboon throwing shit on the kid. Really? Wait, where is that video, though? But that doesn't make sense. How would that make sense if the video is on YouTube? You know what I mean? Like, if my video got taken down because this is child safety, but the video has literally 10x my views on YouTube. Here's the thing about it. Every single one of my clips is a reaction to a clip on YouTube. You think I made original content? No! So how am I... Like, the video, unless the video is like a deep cut with like 500 views. It's because Extra is 14. Oh, this sucks, though. Dude, my last two you laugh, you loses got flagged and removed. The first one for violence. And this one, oh, dude. How long has it been? The kid who fell out of his car? Which one is that one? Because I want to see it on YouTube. Damn, bro. Shake just said the only kid is when a baboon throws poop at a kid. What? Ah, dude, this really sucks. Check Eris's logs. Eris, like Eris. Like the guy who got mad at me when I asked a question once? I mentioned child labor. Is that a problem? Thank you, Hoodat, for the raid. Sorry, a little bit of an emotional time. I just got banned on YouTube for a week. Damn. Shake, what's my first video, you know? What's the first video that started our streak again? Me playing Simple Flips. Yeah, that's it. Dude. Well, fuck. The thing is, even if, like, Charlie could fix it, I don't think, you know, it's a fix it in an hour or 2 hours situation. It could be just targeted people spamming it. Yeah, the problem is I don't know why it is yet. I just know which video. I don't know what in the video did it. Upload onto the Clips channel? It doesn't count, man. It's the channel. Dude, it's been 2 years. Is this it? It was the October one. Oh, this one. Wait. What? Was it not Melee? I'm going to go Puff. Oh, yeah. October 5th, 2019. I have uploaded at least one video every day since October 5th, 2019. 618 days in a row. I have uploaded a video. And the main reason I uploaded daily is because you know when like you do something you just don't want to break the habit, whether it's like going to the gym every day or whatever. The streak is the only reason I uploaded shit daily. And now it's guaranteed gonna die because I'm banned on YouTube for a week. Because my video got flagged for something that I don't know what. That's a bummer, dude. I know, like, sometimes the shit was late. Or sometimes I would delete and re-upload, but I've never gone, like a full-ass day with nothing. Thanks, Gab. I appreciate that. You don't have to give me money. I'm sad. I'm still rich. I'm just sad. You're in Hawaii? I don't think there's a time zone that covers a week, man. I don't think that's how time zones work. We're going to look at the video in a second just to comb over it and see what it could have been. Shake's uploading it because it's banned, so I can't watch it on YouTube anymore. Oh, damn. Oh, boys. Sad fucking day. It was also a G Fueled sponsored video, so I gotta G Fuel's gonna be sad. You know what sucks too? I think the only reason I got a strike was because I had a warning February 22nd for a different video. And I think the warning was also bullshit, but I just ignored it because it didn't do anything. And, yeah, that blows.
Sorry about your stain.
Hey.
Got your ice cream.
Thanks for the ice cream, man. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens, I guess.
Week off.
Oh, I still got a stream.
That's insane. I'm sorry. Where's the ice cream?
When do they expire? I mean, it's been almost 4 months. Thank you very much. It takes 6 months. Oh, that sucks. Eat the ice cream. I'm too sad for ice cream. Tweet. What do you tweet? Who is it? Creators? They're just gonna. Is it just the thing where they just hit you with an automated message like, "Hey, sorry about this problem you've been having. You can DM us and we can find a resolution." And then it's some social media employee they have who's like, "Fuck you want, bro." Dude, the streak's dead. The streak being dead is so sad. It's Team YouTube. Wait, what do you guys... Guys, don't type on me when I'm sad. Come on. Not when I'm fucking sad. Dude, it just sucks because the streak is unironically the main reason why every single fucking day I have to come on stream and make something that's good for a YouTube video. I sit my ass down, I make a thumbnail or a title, or Polite and Shake, who are probably just as invested as me in this streak, if not more, fucking sit there grinding out a video, trying to upload at midnight Pacific, sometimes switching over to Hawaii time, waking up in a cold sweat because you don't know what you're going to upload that day because you're out of content and think Ludwig has nothing left. Me coming out with 3 back-to-back fucking shitters. Shit, dude. I've always been afraid of losing the streak because I feel like the streak is my main motivator. And so if I lose the streak, then what am I really uploading for? Because I'll keep it a stack. Sometimes I upload videos that, you know, maybe I'm a little loose on. Maybe we're a little light on content. Maybe I shouldn't have uploaded it. But forcing myself to upload so much content all the time, I think has made me way more motivated, driven. I don't want to tag any employees because a lot of the times employees are tagged just based off of their clout in the company, and they're not usually in the department that's related to this at all. So they're just socially pressured for something that they're not paid to do, and that's unfair to them. Going to hunger strike after this McDonald's McFlurry because it is so delicious. Woo! Right after it, though, I'm hunger striking because I am mad, but I mean, that shit's really good. Like, it's the M&M version. It's delicious. Season 2, the streak. Oh, 618 more days. Thing is, when a streak has no competition, it's less daunting. Now it feels daunting. Nice Pixid. Happy belated birthday. No, it wasn't the shock video. It was the you laugh, you lose. The past 2 you laugh, you loses I've done have been flagged. I don't know if it's like just a massive amount of people reporting it or what, but I don't know. Maybe I just can't do you laugh, you loses. Tough day, bro. We've had like 2 videos that got demonetized. For some reason, the video of me reacting to the subathon record got demonetized for no reason. And then I had my shock collar one get demonetized for a pretty valid reason. And then I get this. Damn. You can't unprivate it. I just don't have access to it anymore. No, I don't think I sweared first minute. My editors know. That's the thing. Shake and polite, they know usually. Sad. I don't even. I mean, I'm not like. I mean, I guess it's fine the streak died. I just don't like that I didn't get to choose to end it. You know? I feel like it's less cool. That has been taken away. Say if YouTube reverses it in time, you'll donate 10K to charity. Although that does seem effective. Oh, shit. I asked Charlie before because he's sage and wise if I should tweet about it, because I was like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's just unnecessary. And then he didn't answer for 5 minutes, so I just fucking gripped and ripped it. And then he's like, yeah, maybe wait a day. But yeah, no, bribing people with charity, I think, is just a terrible all around. I hate when people do that. When people do that, even like, you know, in a 1-to-1, let's fight, all the money goes to charity. I think it's dumb. If you want to donate to charity, just do it, you know? I got your sticker today. It's pretty cool. Thanks, man. Upload to Ludwig. A lot of people are saying that. I wouldn't want to upload a main channel video on Ludwig. It doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, here's the thing about the streak, right? It is fake. The whole thing is fake. It is something that I made up. All right, it's an arbitrary day in October that it started in 2019. It doesn't even follow any consistency. There's more than 24 hours in between uploads. Sometimes it's not at midnight Pacific. Sometimes it's like 2 a.m. Sometimes I delete the video and then I re-upload it. So how does that work? Because I double upload that day. But I think it's always been understood that I'll just try to get a video out every day. And now I just guaranteed can't do that. And I can surely create a weird workaround where it still counts. If I upload to Ludwig or if I upload 7 videos on my return. But that's not, I think, what I originally thought it was. And I don't think that's really the essence of it. Because that's all it is the essence of what it is. You can unprivate an old video as a new upload. I don't think I have any. How do you, I don't even know how to see that. There's no way to see by visibility, I think. Maybe I can filter by, filter by visibility, private only. Most of my private videos are things I have privated either because there was a problem with it, like it got demonetized, or because I re-uploaded it, or because I didn't think it would be good. There's the Zany Sidekicks is not on this channel. There's almost no in the alert wouldn't go out. I mean, I could just do it to keep the streak alive. I could show you. Look, I have corpse husbands in this video, which is a video, but I think I wanted to add something, so they re-uploaded it. This one also got demonetized, so I privated it and I re-uploaded it in a monetized version, which happens sometimes. Like you can see it happen here. It happened to this video. I demonetized it and re-uploaded it. Even after getting 150,000 views, I did that because usually when it gets demonetized, it will get way less views. It got age restricted as well. Dead VOD is not an actual dead VOD. It's the Marbles video, which was doing really well, but it got copyright striked, and it was very integral to the video. So I did that. This is the only video. I think we uploaded this one, right, guys? Polite Shake. I don't know if you guys are watching. I think we uploaded this one. This one is the only video that I could upload, but the thing is, YouTube frogs, it's not going to make sense. They're just going to be like, why are you posting this dog shit video, bro? This one right here. Oh, I can't. Duh. It's me reacting to the Monkey Ball World Record. I think I've uploaded it, though. I don't know why this one's privated. But it's already uploaded. Which means the only video I think that I can upload is a Valorant video that I never uploaded because I didn't think it was good. But that doesn't make sense. I understand the workaround, but that would only get me one extra day. And if the problem gets resolved, it'd be fine. But also, it just doesn't make sense to upload a year-old Valorant video. It's not even the same game anymore. Everyone in YouTube will just be confused. And there's no way for me to explain to them what happened. Unfortunately. Title it what? I got banned on YouTube and then clickbait everyone and they see a 20-minute Valorant video. You explain on Twitter. You got to understand that there's a few diehard fans, right, who keep up on all that shit. Most people watch me from where they watch me from. So, you know, usually people who watch on YouTube aren't like that posted up on Twitter. There's this Pokemon Black Ludlock. What is this? All right, boys. It is time to jump back in. Lol. To the world of Pokemon. Who's the hottest Pokemon? I have a No way. Is this the first iteration of Lopunny? Fierce adoration for Incineroar's ass. Oh. All right, this is our hottest new Pokemon. I believe the best person to get rid of here is probably Clang. Because good idea for both of us. Throw up some spikes here. Tongue Pole's not pathetic, though. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense as a video. I think dead ass the only video. Wait, did we cut this charity video? So, boys, can't remember. To death. It's a medium. It'll fit most people. I'm not small. It's a one you. I'm skipping. I'm skipping. Did I just skip it? Who edited this? I can't even tell. No fucking clue. I think we didn't upload this video because I think I wanted just the sections of it. Yeah, that's what happened. I think it was polite. Remember this charity stream? It's a little OG now. But we did this charity stream to raise money. And we raised a bunch of money. And I made a video on this section of it. But originally, I think Polite edited the whole charity thing into one video. Oh, no, Shake. Shake edited the whole charity thing into one video. And I was like, no, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Let's cut the bullshit and give the people what they want, which is me giving Cutie makeup and her giving me makeup. So I've already uploaded this. This just includes like 6 minutes of extra stuff. So it is a bit of a re-upload. It is a little OG now. This is a funny random video. This video was actually uploaded, I believe, in 2017 originally, which is before I had started streaming. And this is when I was in college, and this is when I was first watching Mango, and I made this video. I edited this. Only 1,000 people have ever seen this video. But I played against Mango, and I made a video of me beating him because we made a bet on it.
I believe I can still top 5 this. Who is that? Who the fuck? That was Ludwig. Ludwig, your commentary sucks! Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Give me the boost. Give me something. I'm pissed.
And it's only Mango's perspective because I didn't have a camera or anything.
I think I got him back. I fucked somebody. I fucked so many people on the way there.
And then it's really blurry because I'm watching it. You can't watch it when it's privated in the actual 1080p. But I typed "fuck you" in chat.
What did UCog get? UCog came up with the first? Okay, UCog. UCog's back in the mix.
I got 11th.
Bet 20. Was Ludwig wants to bet 20? What is he saying?
This is when my name is Ludwig
I'll put
Anders.
20 on this cup. Deal. $20, Ludwig. $20.
Can you put 800 so I can get my toucan? $800 on this cup.
UCog, I agree. This game is definitely cracked. All right, Ludwig, let's go. Which one are you? I think you're that little white guy
Thanks for the
dancing
5
with
paddles.
UCog. All right, $20, Ludwig. Let's go. $20.
You just pick Yoshi.
And that's what this is. It's me racing Mango for $20 in 2017, right before I graduated college. And I made a video of it so he'd have to pay me out. Or so I'd have to pay him out. Well, I won't spoil it. It's kind of a twist ending. The problem with that video is I've already uploaded it and then I privated it when I started making my own videos because I didn't think it made a lot of sense. So I could upload it. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Because if I upload it, it won't actually give a notification. That means it also won't pop up in people's timelines. So does that even count then? Why would that count as an upload? The only other video that makes a lot of sense would be... What is this? And the crowds were shouting. Okay, not that. Not that. What was that? It was ad. I got an ad when I was pulling up my video. You know. Ad block. The only other video is this that I never uploaded because this is I just didn't think it was good enough. Recently, we have been playing. This is before Ranked was out in Valorant, mind you. This is literally the first fucking month of Valorant. In-house 10-mans in Valorant. 5v5. Everybody knows everybody. But I'll be honest, I'm dog shit at the game, and watching me is not that fun, because it's pretty sad and pathetic. So I thought, how do I level the playing field? How do I make it so I have a shot at winning? So I came up with a brand new game mode. 5v5 Valorant gun game. Every single round a new gun. Going through the gauntlet, peaking at round 12. Right before the reset where everybody will have ops. New strats, new choices. Everybody on the field a friend. Drafts to pick the teams. Names you know and love. Valorant gun game. All right. Let's jump in.
Two picks.
Should be obvious.
I mean, so I'm gonna have to go with Eric Church.
Yep. I loved saying should be obvious because I was the worst player in the group. So every time someone would ask who they pick, I just go should be obvious, and then they never picked me. All right, hold up. Shake brought up a good point. I could sort by unlisted, and maybe that has some more videos. What is this video? I've never even seen this. This is... What is this? Count it.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Restart.
Okay.
Restart. That's .1 to Ludwig with his amazing pussy joke. How will Atroc battle back?
I don't remember this exactly, but this is 2 years ago. This is in June in 2019. And I recorded because I wasn't live. I think Atroc was live, and I said I would race him. And so I recorded my perspective so I could prove I wasn't cheating. And we did a Mario 64 race. Back when I was blonde wig.
Fuck.
Insane. You can see I'm cozy. I'm tucked. Yeah, this is back when I wanted to do some videos on Mario, and I asked Shake Drizzle to do it, and he said, ugh, I tried, I can't do it. And then I had to get polite in the mix. Oh, you wait. Whoa, actually, this could be interesting, chat. Damn near interesting. So, a few years ago, I wanted to sign with the 100 Thieves. This is back when I was a part-time streamer and full-time employee at my vape company. And with Atroc and Stan's help, we made like a pitch deck for 100 Thieves that was super filthy. And I think I've showed it on chat before, on stream before. But part of that required me to have clips of just my general channel and like, you know, this is what I am. This is my content. And so I uploaded these unlisted clips.
Hey,
be in this too?
No, you go on the other side. You can't face. You have to go through. You have to go. Come on, I'm doing a thing here, man. Come on. I don't want to understate this. The winner of this match will get a $1,000 check from me.
There's
Don't. This is a lot of.
screen.
Just fucking.
I literally can't.
Just close it and. Just come over it. Fucking shit. I'm trying to do a thing here. You're too close. You're too close. You're too big. It's not realistic anymore. You gotta back up. Back up. Right here. No, just get out. No, go out the other way. Go out the other way. We have to close the thing again.
I'll just be over here. I'll just stand on the side of the wall.
Jesus fucking Christ, slime. $1,000. All right, the winner gets all of it. Second place doesn't get anything. It's basically a $1,000 money match at this point. They fought through the other 14 players. Dang. I could just upload a clip. And then I have 2 more clips. This is the other clip. But chat, we stay positive. Because even though we lost, even though we're not going to get a sub 45, we understand that these opportunities, they'll come again. This won't be the last time we're in this position. Because we've grinded. Every single minigame, we've grinded. Hours upon hours. So when it's our time, we'll get that fucking world record sub 45. That's fucking right. When it's our fucking time, we'll be at the top of the leaderboard faster than anyone. Faster than VC. Fastest emulator. Fastest anything that ever existed. Because we worked for it. And that day, R.A. Jesus will say, it's your time. Classic. That's actually, I did not get copyrighted, shockingly. Although another clip did get copyrighted for using the song. Oh, yeah, that song's really bad. Oh, I can't even play that song for a second. Thunderstruck is like the most copywritten. If you even say it 3 times in a row, you get banned. This is the last clip. I think you guys will remember this one. I turned it down a bit. What the fuck is going on? Can't.
That's how you do it. Let's go, bois.
Oh, God. I could have, that's probably the best idea, is uploading that clip. And we just do clips for a few days. Can I even do a community announcement? Will they let me do that? It'd be so cringe if I couldn't even do a community announcement. We need to make... Come on! For fuck's sake, come on! My God! Just let me explain at least. Oh, that is so cringe. You can't even do that. Oh. All right. Well, I have now the video. Boys, today the return. You laugh, you lose. But for every single time I laugh, I will give each of my mods $100. And in total, I have... This is the video that got my YouTube channel banned. I'm going to piss and we'll see what happened. Because I actually don't know off the top of my head. So we'll take a look. I don't know why it got banned. I literally do not know. The exact phrasing was child safety. So we're going to take a look through it and see what. All right, let's see what I got banned for. A lot of people are talking about child labor laws or poop throwing video. Those are the two I'm seeing. 12 mods that came up with 1 hour's a lot of because I don't want to. I don't know. It's all right. We got for gamers like me. 16 years old? Are you fucking? Wait, this is 16-year-old kid. I don't want this 16-year-old kid walking out of here with $1,000. So he's 14 years old? Are you fucking kidding me? Extra, you're 14? You're 14 and watching me. I'm really going to have to give this 14-year-old $1,000? What am I going to do with that? Is this child labor? Am I breaking labor laws in America? I don't know what's going on right now. I'm a little bit nervous. Is this legal? I have a rule. Extra, I have a rule. There's no way that's it. There's no universe that is it. Unless it got spam reported by, like, people trying to fuck with me as a meme, there's no universe that got flagged. That'd be crazy. Because you said fucking 14-year-old? He's a fucking 14-year-old. What do you want from me? He's not a fucking 18-year-old. He's not a fucking 3-year-old. He's a fucking 14-year-old. God damn. I don't feel like it would be something like that. Holy shit. Esports is trending. That's crazy. Dude, that is crazy. Is it that easy to trend? Look, here's the thing about it, boys. The world is so ripe with wealth inequality and oppression. And you guys have a voice. And you can fix this by getting me unbanned from YouTube. I am a victim of society. Do you want to be a hero and go to heaven? Or die in hell? Okay? So please, tweet out, save a millionaire. In the arms of the angels, fly away with me. What else is there? You win, you are not allowed to convert any of the dollars I give you into V-Bucks. And I also probably have to, like, call your mom about this shit. I didn't realize he was 14, chat. We have a problem on our hands, all right? We got a 14. Speaking of which, G Fuel, new sponsor of the stream. Guys, check out G Fuel. I got my own G. That was funny. Fuel. It doesn't count. I was laughing at something. What if it got banned for child safety because of Tom Brady, bro? It was something else I was laughing at. What do I get? Either way, let's get to it, boys. First video. What if Tom Brady kissing his son is why I got banned for child safety?
I was wondering if I could check my fantasy team.
What do I get?
Dude, that is... It's so crazy. He just goes, what do I get? What else is there that has a child in it?
Question is, do you guys do American accents for fun? Because all the time we'll be like, love, literally, listen here.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm from Mexico.
That's funny. No shot.
What about you?
What? Ha. What did I laugh at? Guys, a laugh is... Do you think it was this? That's a baby monkey. It's a kid. Okay. All right. What if it's that? What if it's the monkey getting shitted on? Oh, is it this maybe? Wait, it's probably this video.
Hey, this is fucking jackass, nigga. What's up? We got the fucking do-rag, nigga. We got the... We got the fucking do-rag, bitch. What's up?
Edit right now.
I feel like it's that video. Is that video on YouTube? What would that video be called? Oh, title is on the screen. No, it just says little custom. Is that it? Oh, because they made the video. They made the video. It's a bunch of TikToks in a row. I found it. What's the title? Because links don't work. Do-rag guy falls out car. That's easy enough. Dude, I think it's for sure that. Because I'm seeing this video, and it only got 90 views. But it did get uploaded a year ago.
Fucking jackass, nigga.
The hard hat video has a kid in it. Wait, hold up. Okay. Is it me when I was a kid hurting myself? There's a lot of pain and violence in these videos, I'm noticing. Is it this guy who was in danger because of the threats? No. No. This is this chill? Oh! It's probably chill. I'm second guessing every video. People are saying it's this video. But there's, I think this is the least likely.
Look. Oh shit. God damn it. Look.
This video has 3 million views on YouTube.
Oh,
like the actual video of this.
Are you okay? Oh shit.
So it'd be crazy if this video,
You're okay.
in my reaction to it, got taken down.
Let my shirt. Yeah, you're. Oh.
There's no shot it's that. Does this guy do anything?
Fuck off.
Okay, for sure not that. People are saying the hard hat video? Where even is that? I don't remember a hard hat video. Oh, the hard hat video is not in the YouTube video. Then the only thing I think that would have taken it down, if it's either the meme in the first part about Extra being 14 and then this got flagged, or the kid who jumped out the car. But I don't know why that would put that under child safety. Because he's not like a kid. I mean, he's a kid, but he's not like a fucking, I don't know. Child is not the word I would use. 1596. Wait, 1596 doesn't even work.
What's up? We got the fucking...
He's a teenager. Yeah, but he could be 18. I mean, I wouldn't use the word child safety still. It's 100% the beginning portion. I don't know, because that's just like obviously a joke, right? Are you not allowed to joke about child labor? Seems a little oppressive. It's not a joke if he's 14. What are the labor laws in the U.S. for 14-year-olds? Can't you work in a lot of states? The federal minimum age to work is 14. So there's no universe that's why it got flagged. Unless I just got bombarded by people who like flagged it for that and then it got like auto taken down. But it's legal federally for a 14-year-old to work. States could have different laws that increase that, but there's no way they would go with the specific state law when a federal law allows 14-year-olds. And the car video doesn't feel like child safety, but I could understand it being removed for that video. You're right, Extra. I don't think it's you, man. Even if it was, it wouldn't be your fault. You think it was Tom Brady? It would be funny if it was Tom Brady. I can admit that it would be funny if it was Tom. smooching his son. And then just getting everybody blasted on YouTube for it. Shit. Well, I think I'm going to upload one of the clips then today. Because I don't think I'm going to get a response back. I wish for things they gave a countdown timer to remedy the situation. I wish, well, they give you a warning and then they give you a strike. I just wish they gave you a timestamp. I don't know if that's a crazy request, but a timestamp of what you did feels pretty basic. This doesn't feel like a big ask. But they don't offer that. I think because they're worried about people being too argumentative or something. All right. I could either upload that speech. I could upload the snake clip. The snake clip might be the most sensical. The thing is, I'm not going to be able to go a full week for sure. I could go at absolute most 4, maybe 5 days. Upload Vegas story. I literally cannot upload. I'm banned. Laserbeam. Laserbeam. I was literally thinking of you because every time I think of someone who tweets to get fixed and unbanned, I think of you just helplessly tweeting out into the world as one of the biggest YouTubers and getting fucking donut-walled. That's what I mean. That's why I feel like it's a useless endeavor. Fucking Laserbeam has an army. Every Australian with a, I don't know if they allow guns, knife risen in the air. And YouTube just doesn't, they don't need to respond. They can just donut wall. Right now I'm banned for 7 days. What happens if I get flagged again for some shit? Am I banned for a month? I'm not edgy. I'm not even, I'm so tame. I'm so tame. I'm basically Small Ant. You know, maybe not as tame, but like his older, more harsh brother. I mean, Small Ant's hard competition, let's be real, but it is trending. That is cool. I feel defeated a bit already. Oh, it is trending. Holy shit, number 7. All right, out of respect, I feel like we can let the Holocaust have number 6. Okay, I feel like we don't need to take that. You know, we can remember the Holocaust at number 6. Ludwig, okay, that's just, that feels wrong. This feels wrong to have done, guys. I don't feel good about this at all. I'd like to apologize. I get it now. I get why I'm a brand risk and they have to take me down. Oh. All right, I'm going to upload this snake clip today because Charlie said they get back pretty quick. And so hopefully they get back tomorrow and I can just upload one snake clip, bang, bang, and then we can go back to uploading sweet, sweet YouTube videos. That is what I'm looking for. Check Connor's tweet. I would love nothing more than to see Connor's tweet. I can't, although, look at my mentions right now. My mentions are old, and everyone's talking about how I said Bosnia's in Africa. I'm going to sell my 2022 Connor Eats Pantsies VOD exclusivity TikTok if this isn't fixed within 24 hours. Big mistake. What a hero. What a good friend. Okay, that's insane. Am I crazy for thinking that if you look up Drake clap should be the first thing that shows up? It's not even in the first page. The most fucked up part is Drake is literally on the home page of all GIFs. But if you try to look up Drake, it goes away. Okay, if you click here, then it's there. What is this clickbait? GIFs? All right, got there. We got there. Oh. Support from Laserbeam, who's been through this as well. Laserbeam is, I feel like, the man I always think of who gets boomed the most. Who's also relatively tame. I don't know if that's crazy to say. Not that I'm trying to say... Actually, you know what? Let me be selfish. Yeah. Can they fucking boom Chad and Max first? Look, I'm not trying to talk any shit. I love the cold ones. They have great videos. But goddamn, motherfuckers out here getting nuts with it. And they're hitting little old Ludwig who plays video games. Fuck Prezzo one time for the one. The man zooms in on Max throwing up on himself. That seems to be harmful. Come on. They're coming for me? I'm not saying get them off YouTube. I'm just saying if YouTube's going to go soft, you don't go for the softies first. I'm a sad man. Sad face from Small Ant. Small Ant would never get banned. I need to pick up the Small Ant. The worst thing Small Ant's ever done is oh, you want me to say the F word? Freak. And then gets like $15 CPM instead of 20. That's Small Ant's Sunday. Wait, what happened? Bad things tips out. I got boomed. I volunteer my YouTube uploads for your next week. Thanks, EE. You're trending in India? That's big. They always say if you're trending, that's chill. If you're trending in India, that's trill. That's when actual movements happen. Mi Young replied, yeah, I am looking at the verified tab, though. Don't see her. Woo, mod check. I'm sorry. Where's Mi Young? Any Mi Young people in chat? Nope. No Mi Young people here? Okay, fair enough. Don't see her. That made me feel a little better, making fun of Mi Young. Whatever helps you get through it, you know? Then she would reply, that's kind of messed up. Oh my God. He's trolling. That's my Mi Young impression. Oh. All right. Well, I'm currently banned So now we have to focus on the future, chat, which is uploading the clip. I need to upload the snake clip, and I need a title and thumbnail for my snake clip. Second in the back. Ludwig? I'm checking Twitter here in India, and you aren't trending. Fuck! That was my only out. Was trending in India. The title should be I Got Banned on YouTube. Because I already had a warning, my channel is now locked for from uploading any videos for 7 days. This video was uploaded 3 years ago, and I'm posting it in hopes of somehow keeping my streak. This might, however, be the end of the 618 days of uploading a video every day. Thank you for watching any of the videos, whether it was one or all of them. I appreciate you, and hopefully I get unbanned soon, so I can keep doing what I love. Oh, you can't do that, right? What if YouTube bans you longer, claiming this is ban evasion? What? Is that a thing? I feel like that would be crazy of them. Am I crazy for saying that? That would be loco? All right, let's read it. When you receive a strike... hold up. I can learn more. Your content was removed for violating community guidelines. You won't be able to upload, post, or live stream for 1 week. If this happens again, you won't be able to do any uploading, posting, or live streaming for 2 weeks. And you get a second strike. And then I assume 3 strikes and you're out. I don't... it doesn't say... I mean, I'm not uploading. Well, I am posting. I feel like I'd be fine. I would be shocked if they hunt me down for something like ban evasion for trying to explain why I was banned. Okay, this feels a little... Make one joke, Prezzo, and now salt in the wound. I'm going to lose my streak. You're going to lose your fucking apartment because your last 17 videos got demonetized. That's what we're doing right now. My bad. Max threw a blue paint. All right, don't come at me for it. Broke talk. All right, what do I make the thumbnail? Connor texted me an idea. Just a pitch black thumbnail that says, I got banned. I can only upload old clips. If you see this, send help. I feel like that is a little weirder than just I got banned on YouTube, read description, because I really want them to read the description. But I don't mind the black background. Actually works well for what it's worth. Black thumbnails. Is that what you're saying? Like just nothing? Publicizing is not uploading. What? Banned YouTube. What comes up if you look up banned YouTube? I think I'll just make this the thumbnail. Here's where Cooter's at. Oh, I can't make a custom thumbnail. I don't think I can change the thumbnail. Unless I'm dumb and I'm not seeing it, I'm pretty sure there's no way to do it. Because usually it's right here, right? Hover over the thumbnail selected. Nothing's happening. This doesn't do anything. Click on the selected thumbnail. Yeah, no, I know how to do it. It just isn't working. I just think I straight up can't. I can't change my thumbnails for a week. What a stupid thing. Can you even upload it? Yeah. I think. It looks like I can make it public. I just can't change the thumbnail. I haven't sent an appeal because I'm doing it through Charlie, which is, I think, a little more up to speed. I think it's public now. Oh, did I already upload this once? Oh, shit. All right, so this video I forgot. It's not showing up on the timeline. No, I think it's because it's an older video. So you're not going to get a notification for it. You need to make it scheduled so it appears as new. Yeah, because I think you only get to publish a video once. You can't, like, keep pinging notification boxes. It's not like you can keep privating, privating, and publishing. You can only do it once because this is already technically public. So I guess I should do the same thing with the other video then. The speedrun video, yeah. No, you can't premiere. It's not possible. You can only premiere once. All right, let me try the other video then. Yeah, I think this video, yeah. See, this one lets me. Set as instant premiere. Oh, I can do a thumbnail. Fuck! Sons of bitches. Got it, YouTube. I love that, though. Isn't that great? Because if I could upload thumbnails, ooh, I would be a menace, bro. I would be devious. YouTube wouldn't be able to hold me back. I'd be uploading so many thumbnails and shit. Woo! They're lucky. They're lucky they're holding me back right now. Man, I'd be a problem. I am trending in between Batman and Jon Stewart, which is good company. I feel good about that. I renamed the other video to Snake, and I'm going to upload this one, I think. Man. I got banned. That fucking sucks. What about the You Laugh, You Lose was against child safety? Maybe a kid falling out of a car, although not a child. I could see it. Or maybe me talking about child labor laws or unknown. And the dude was fine. He was fine. I'm pretty sure it was staged. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, I'm gonna upload this then. Was it the monkey throwing the poop at the kids? There's no universe where it's the monkey throwing the poop at the kids, I think, because that video is still up, and it's been up for 2 years and has 3 million views. I think the most likely situation is it's the kid out of the car, or it's just mass reports. Set it to instant premiere. Why? What's the advantage of that? Why would you do instant premiere? I mean, fuck it, sure. Well, I don't know what the point of a premiere is. Can I even type? Hey, it's fucking Ludwig, baby. What's going on? I don't know why I premiered this. Yo. This countdown's longer than the video. If you flip your peen under your sack, it looks like a fly. Why do you think this is the occasion for that, man? I just got banned! Jesus fucking Christ. Jasper's got 14K viewers. Firejet. So excited for a Ludwig video today. Been waiting all day. Hopefully it's a good one. I fucking hate people. Oh boy, been waiting for 14 hours. My day would be really bad if he couldn't upload.
But chat, we stay positive.
What a random video.
Because even though we lost, even though we're not going to get a sub 45,
it's almost apt in a way.
We understand that these opportunities, they'll come again. This won't be the last time we're in this position. Because we've grinded. Every single minigame.
This video's so good. Thanks,
Ludwig.
Ludwig.
Hours upon hours.
Yeah, man, I got you.
So when it's our time, we'll get that fucking world record sub 45. That's fucking right. When it's our fucking time, we'll be at the top of the leaderboard faster than anyone.
Unbanned.
Faster than VC.
Able to upload 619.
Fastest anything that ever existed.
Longest streak ever.
Because we worked for it.
Because YouTube unbanned us.
And that day, RNGesus will say,
Poggers.
It's your time.
That's it. That's the whole video. Is this the you laugh, you lose? Yeah, AJ, you're supposed to laugh, forehead. Oh, hey, Bo Burnham. Okay, kind of outclassing me here, Bo. All right, you got 10 million views. You got a fucking beautiful lighting situation going on. You know, it feels a little... Is it DMCA? Hey, might as well go for the fucking trifecta. Fill it up like a goddamn horse. Get banned on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Let's go! down, Bo. Strike me. Ban me from Twitch too. Everything except the new Ludwig upload. Too soon, Shake Drizzle. Too fucking soon.
You know, it wasn't always like this.
I need a command for all the people coming in. Dude, he became such a better singer since the last special. Alright, I made a command. Alright, boys. I'll see you all tomorrow. For now, I'm banned. Hopefully it changes.
All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop.